Hi everyone, welcome to this new video. In today's video, we're going to see how to log artifacts. And what is an artifact? Well, an artifact is basically a file, something that you generate as a result of training a machine learning model, for example. Now, the first method that we're going to see is mlflow.logArtifact. It takes three arguments. Local path, this is basically the path to the file to write. The artifact path, this is the directory in artifact you write to, or basically the location in the tracking server. And the run ID, the run that we want to use as a container. So here I have this example. I have this artifacts example / prediction file. Under this folder, there is this CSV file with some predictions. And I'm going to log this using log artifact. So I'm going to run this cell. And now let me show you this in the interface. Here, under the file, right, we can see this new run, logging artifacts. Now, if I go to the tab artifacts, I can see the file predictions.csv in a tabular format. Now, this is the location of the file, the actual location of the file. As you can see here, this is pointing to my folder mlruns under the mlflow for mldev repository, right? And under the experiment ID, which is 0 or the default, we have the run ID and then artifacts. So let me go back to the notebook and show you another method. mlflow.logArtifacts. Now, let's say that you have multiple artifacts that you want to log, multiple files, and you don't want to do it one by one. Well, in that case, you can use this method, mlflow.logArtifacts. This method, instead of taking the path to a file, you can provide the path to a directory or folder. So mlflow will log all the files under that particular folder. That's why here, as a parameter, we have local dir or local directory. So in this example, instead of logging a single file from my artifact example folder, I'm going to log the complete folder, which contains these images, this feature importance plot, the predictions.csv file, and this random tree image, right? So I'm going to run this code. Now let me go back to the interface, default, because we are using the default experiment, and now to artifacts. And now we can see the three files, right? Feature importance, the predictions.csv file, and this image with the random forest, right? Now, maybe you want to create a dedicated folder within this artifact location to store all these artifacts. In that case, you want to provide the artifact URI or the artifact path. Let me go back to the notebook to show you how to do that. So here, I'm doing something very similar. I'm going to log the folder, artifacts folder, but in this case, I'm going to specify this artifact path parameter. So let me run this. Let me go back to the interface, back to default. Now under this run, now we can see this folder, my artifacts, with the three files that we had under that particular folder. And as we can see here, the location in this case is going to be mlruns, experiment ID, run ID, artifacts, and now my artifacts. Well, that was everything for this video. Thanks for watching it and see you next time.